Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is July 29th, 2024, and with so much uncertainty surrounding Barcelona's targets, the club have sent this clear message, which is that they are not ruling out any of their signings. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you head to Goal Kit, Skip Bag, or Fanatics. You have plenty of options. If you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us, where you can place bets not only on Barcelona matches, but on all sporting events around the world. All the links are down below in the description. Now I'll begin this video with the news that Barcelona have sent a clear message today that they are not ruling out any of their signings. Now Barcelona's priorities have changed since the summer transfer market began. Barcelona's main target was of course Nico Williams, with Mikel Merino being the number 2 option. But as the summer transfer market progressed, Barcelona changed its priorities, with Nico Williams being the number 1 priority still, and Dani Olmo taking the place of Mikel Merino. Now, there has been a lot of uncertainty surrounding Barcelona's target, specifically with Nico Williams. And today, Barcelona wanted to send a clear message that they are not ruling out any of their signings, and they are not giving up on any of them either. Now, when it comes to Nico Williams, there has been no news. Barcelona have already met with Nico Williams' agent. They have made their offer. They have made their clear intention of signing Nico Williams. And now it's all up to the player, where it's being reported that Nico Williams will make a final decision on whether he stays at Athletic Club Bilbao or comes to Barcelona by the middle of this week. And with so much news surrounding Nico Williams about the possibility of him staying at Athletic Club Bilbao over coming to Barcelona, Barcelona have sent a clear message today that they are not ruling out the signing of Nico Williams. They even know there is some doubt surrounding the signing. The club still very optimistic that Nico Williams will come to Barcelona. And the reason behind this optimism is that Nico Williams has made it very clear to Barcelona that he wants to play in Barca. However, no one else has said anything else. To the contrary, Nico Williams or his agents have not told Barcelona that they no longer want to play at the club. The only news that Barcelona has is from when they met with Nico, which is when Nico told Barcelona that he wants to play at the club. And as such, they are remaining optimistic that Nico Williams will choose Barcelona. Now, as I reported in yesterday's video, Athletic Club Bilbao are currently preparing a new agreement for Nico Williams, where they want to increase his salary. They want to make him the star of Athletic Club Bilbao. They're even willing to offer him the number 10 jersey. And despite this news, again, Barcelona remain absolutely optimistic. They think Nico Williams will choose Barcelona. But of course, we are going to have to wait and see what the player ends up deciding. Now, as I reported earlier, Deco has stayed behind in Barcelona. He has not traveled to the USA with the team, because in case Nico Williams does choose Barcelona, then Deco will be ready to finalize the agreement with the player and then start mobilizing to pay his release clause to Athletic Club Bilbao in order to sign him. Now, the other player that Barcelona are not ruling out and are still optimistic about signing is, of course, Dani Olmo, which, as I reported in yesterday's video, Barcelona have reached an agreement with the player in regards to the personal terms. Of course, Barcelona did make a first offer to Leipzig. However, that offer was rejected. But as I reported earlier during the podcast, Barcelona are now preparing a second offer to try to sign Dani Olmo from Leipzig. Now, unlike Nico Williams, who still has to decide his fate, Dani Olmo has already decided to come to Barcelona. So now the only thing remaining is the negotiations with RB Leipzig. And again, Barcelona are remaining optimistic that they will be able to sign him, that they will be able to reach an agreement with Leipzig, even though they do recognize that this operation will be more difficult, because unlike Nico Williams, where all you have to do is pay his release clause, with Leipzig, you actually have to negotiate with them. And also, Barcelona do have to offload a player. In order to sign Dani Olmo and register him, Barcelona have to sell someone, where when it comes to Nico Williams, Barcelona do not have to sell anyone to register the player. So despite Barcelona having to negotiate with Leipzig and having to sell a player to sign Dani Olmo, they are still remaining optimistic that they will be able to complete this signing. Now, if Barcelona do not complete the signing of Nico Williams, if Nico Williams decides to stay at Athletic Club de Bilbao, then the signing of Dani Olmo will become a lot easier, because then Barcelona, all they have to do is negotiate with Leipzig. They wouldn't have to worry about offloading a player. Now, the last signing that Barcelona are not ruling out is that of Mikel Merino, who, as I reported to you in yesterday's video, Barcelona no longer consider Mikel Merino a priority, because Hansi Flick is very happy with Marc Casado, Marc Bernal, and even with Oriol Romeo filling that center midfield position. And as such, Barcelona reached out to Mikel Merino to let him know that he's no longer a priority, that if he wants to wait for them, great, then they'll try to sign him towards the end of the market. But if not, then they understand if he decides to sign someone else. And again, despite Mikel Merino not being a priority for Barcelona anymore, they are still not ruling out this signing. So Barcelona is still going after all three players, with of course Nico being the #1 priority, then followed by Dani Olmo, and finally in last spot is Mikel Merino. Now, I am very curious to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions about all of this news. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Barcelona will be able to sign Dani Olmo? Are they going to be able to offload someone and negotiate with Leipzig? Is Nico Williams going to choose Barcelona or not? And is Mikel Merino going to wait for the club? Let me know down below in the comment section. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. Short and sweet, just to bring you the club's clear message that they are not ruling out any signings. They're still optimistic in regards to all these signings. I did do a podcast earlier today. Lots of news in that podcast, especially about the 1-to-1 rule and Barcelona being on the cusp of achieving it. So make sure you check it out on the channel. Anyways, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Pisca Barça.